Say look, bro, this is a script created by PoProduction the label with a little bit of help from LitB412. Yes, we is broke. Yes, this is only entertainment, and yes, this is a spinoff of what actually happened to Clarence. You heard me? Anyway, though, enjoy this one.
In Shakespeare Richard III, we found out that they killed Clarence. But what y'all really don't know is they only told y'all what they wanted to tell you. But I'm here today to tell you the real. So Shakespeare said that Clarence was stabbed, he got hit in his head, then they drowned him in a barrel of wine. But that's cap. And I'm gonna tell you what really happened. But first, let me introduce myself. So I go by Cam, and I need to know is I don't tell lies, and that's really it. So now let's get into it. So for the sake of this skip, you got two steppers. You got Big Bailey and you got Lynn Kirsten. But Big Bailey stand on business, and Kirsten kind of just flow with the wind. What's up, Kirsten? I haven't seen you since we
Yeah, I've been trying to forget about it.
That's all right. We can't be worried about that. That's what we do. But Richard, he got a gift for us. I just want you to be worried.
Yeah.
Then you got Pat playing Clarence. And Clarence don't really do too much. He stopped away for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up? My name is Clarence, and I stay out the way for the most part. And it's something in my mind lately, so I've been on my P's and Q's.
So now that you know who's who, for a little insight, basically Richard wanted the throne, but the only way to get to it was by standing on business. And for those of y'all that don't know what that means, basically that meant that Richard had to kill everybody in his way to get to the top, but he was okay with that. But because of his status, he couldn't do it. So that's where the steppers come into play. Basically, Richard dropped the bag on Clarence, meaning that he put in the word for the steppers to go kill Clarence. Bro, why did Clarence just call me and tell me you gotta go kill Clarence?
We don't have to, we're already rich.
Man, I'm already telling you already doing it, so hey, we gotta stand on business. So the two steppers ready to stand on business. Big Bailey on go mode, but Kirsten still a little scared, and Bailey can see that. But fast forward. So Clarence found out he about to get killed. Richard told Clarence that it was Edward that put the hit on his head. Whole time, it was Richard, but it's all a part of his plan. So Pete, he threw people off his trail, which is exactly what he wanted to do. And now it's time for the steppers to execute their part of the plan. So Kirsten walk in, tap Clarence, she swing, hit him in the face, then Clarence swing back. Next thing you know, boom, 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 she done fell down the wall. Then Bailey come running in, he swing at Clarence and miss. Clarence swing back, hit him, he stumbled in, Bailey, boom, boom. Then Clarence swing and hit him, knocked him to the ground. Now Clarence asking questions.
Hey, who sent y'all?
We ain't saying no, we stand on business.
Bet.
If I tell you where let's go,
Something like that.
Richard, you got 150 acres on your head.
Hey, leave my own brother do me like that.
Now you gonna lay in your own blood. So yeah, what Shakespeare said about the stabbing and the drowning was all cap. In all actuality, Clarence stood on business, but the steppers didn't want to go out like no suckers, so they shot him. And the last thing that Bailey said to Clarence as he was bleeding out was, next time, don't bring your hands to a gunfight because you can't fight bullets.